I like, it's definitely like, when I see people doing cool stuff, I think like wow, look what people can do. I never like, man, I want to put other people down. I want everybody to have, I think everyone should have like hobbies and things that they work on. People, I mean, it's a type of open-mindedness. I don't blame you for not drinking, camel milk, but like, at the same time, like, I don't really like Chinese music for liquor. I haven't like, I mean, maybe there's some good Chinese music that but if someone wanted to play it for me, but the tonalness of it, like, makes it all sound sing-song to me. But I think it's interesting that Chinese is tonal. I like learning about languages, like in the abstract, like how languages do things differently. That's why I was like looking at the Valencian signs and trying to see market detail or something. Just trying to pick it up, but I feel I'm sure I could live out here. From knowing enough Spanish at this point. I didn't know that before. This trip. Like, I thought I could live in Latin America, but it would be so much easier to live in Spain. It's way more refugees. So I really like the challenge of learning languages, sort of the adventure of being. I wasn't like that interested in like the Spanish class, but it's like when I actually started going to countries, I found it, just a very interesting challenge trying to learn it because it's so ever present. It's like you can.
And it's one of those things that every single day, they don't add up.
Yeah, I mean, it's like at this point, I've been in Spanish-speaking countries for several months, over my life, like, and it definitely, it definitely adds up. Just do learn some of it without trying, which is nice, And it's just totally different to see it in the world as opposed to, on a piece of paper or something. And to get the feedback when people understand what you're saying, they follow it, and they're like, okay, well, like, I'm sure my accent is not great, but at least they understood. Yeah, but at least it's not so bad that they're confused what I'm saying, I'm still able to communicate, and that's like the most important thing. Yeah. Philosophy. you just get screwed up with texting. You really have to pay like per text way longer than in the US.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why WhatsApp became so popular. It's a really free way to get around the basically ripping off of consumers that's happening in Europe. Yeah, the services, yeah. You know, the fact that they are all these like separate companies and separate entities definitely creates a very more collaborative culture that's more willing to meet people where they are, I guess you might say. Yeah, no, but they didn't have like a limited plan for a long time, so it's like you literally pay for tax for like super long time. Yeah, it was really silly when I heard about it. Yeah, Spain, the Spanish countryside looks kind of packed out. Pretty you know, it's better at train speed than car speed. The train also has like a very luxury car ride feel to it. It's very smooth. You're not hitting potholes. Mercedes, they're all about their shots. They feel like all this like really adaptive shit. I don't care about that. Like from me to car, you know. With some people.
I mean, I would rather have shots because I think you feel that shit really bad. You hit some kind of pothole and you hit like drink. It's like hitting a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of sporty cars is the opposite. You know, they don't want you to feel the road. I guess what I really do is I just want you to notice.
I was just thinking that too. Why not like mechanics offer like
I mean, yeah, financing. I mean, it might be an opportunity actually. Hey, over time. I mean, obviously, people always want their money now, right? So, like, a lot of times, you know, you can pay later, but it'll cost you something. You can even get your burritos on right away now. Affirm and shit. Like, I'm sorry, if you didn't buy your burrito on my way, maybe you should be cooking or something. So, try eating labradoodles instead. Oh yeah, no, for real. Like, definitely some things are better than if you do it by yourself. Yeah, you know, that's why I make a lot of fish. To be honest, because